Hello everyone, Michelin's back here with Super Mario Galaxy, and you know where I am? You should know where I am. If you watched the last episode, I'm now here in, well, the fountain. And curiously enough, I believe that this dome was in some other versions of the game called the bathroom. I'll just let that sink in for a moment. But anyway, moving on into here, we got, well, 2 galaxies we could go to. Can't go to this one yet, and I don't know why that one's unlocked. There's a bunch of, okay, the ones that aren't, oh, you need X number of stars to get in. You need X number of stars plus to have beat a specific mission, if I recall correctly. So I'm not entirely sure why that one's open, but you know what, let's just stop spinning everything and let's go to this one right here, which is Space Junk Galaxy. Yeah. You know, it's so hard to try and not question the astronomy knowledge of the Mario creators, but it's just very difficult to do. So yeah, let's go on to Space Junk Galaxy. Another home of great music, but this game is just full of great music. I mean, come on. You just need to listen to it. Let's go on to Polestar Path. Yeah, those pole stars that have showed up a time or two, yeah, they're suddenly becoming an integral part of the gameplay here. And if you don't remember what the pole stars are, well, now you do. So, just listen to the nice piano music, intercut by weird sound effects from the Starbits. Grab. There we go. Now, okay. Enough of the letting you guys listen to the music. Let's get back to me actually saying a few things about this because, well, that's the entire point here, is that I'm commentating over this because otherwise you just watch a video in higher quality of somebody else beating the game without any commentary. But, and I hate the spheres. The gravity, it works and everything, it's just really disorienting. Maybe it's because, like I said, I'm still not entirely in the flow of playing this game, especially because I was away from my Wii and everything for a week, and yeah, I couldn't play or record, and you all know the story, I explained it before. And, is this one? I think where we are right now is supposed to be Olimar and Louie's ship from Pikmin 2, I think. One of these around here is. There's all sorts of references to little stuff here and there. But, anyway, must have better commentary because otherwise I sound like a fool. The music is so relaxing, I can't think of anything weird to say because the music, it's not putting me in a crazy thinky mood. But, you know what, whatever. Whoa! Hey, now, wait, whoa, hey. Yeah, apparently you can stand on those things. I've done it before. It's weird. And in a weird, I don't quite get what they're going for here, is that you can go on the underside of this and you get more coins. Why am I shooting star bits at these things? I don't think I'm trying to kill them, am I? Okay. What's in this box? Maybe what's in the box will answer my... You jerk. Okay, what's in the freaking box? How am I having so much trouble getting a freaking box? It's like I forgot how to play the game. Okay. Now, this guy is kind of in the way. There we go. And I'm going to need a coin. Do not die to a Goomba. Holy crap. Wow. This is amazingly awful the way I'm playing. I hope it's as funny for you guys as it is for me, because I'm having terrible luck and enjoying it. But yeah, there's all these toads here. This toad lost his glasses. This little toad has other friends. This little toad is trying to find a power star. And breaking this one out summons the captain because this one's made of magic. No, actually, it's just when you break them all out, the captain shows up, at which point you get to run up and jump on his head! The best feature in the game! Except you can't just jump on his head indefinitely because the change in gravity. So apparently about half a meter off the ground, gravity changes completely in direction, so that if you go... I'm sorry. I'm a big physics. I love physics. I was gonna major in physics at one point, so I'm always looking for this kind of stuff. And now we get to. I don't think we've done one of these before. It's the 5 silver stars, where, well, there are 5 silver stars, and you gotta find them. And finding the 5 silver stars gets you a golden star, because the Mushroom Kingdom has different values of commodity exchange than we do, because I don't think that's anywhere near the difference in value between gold and silver, but who knows? I think that's actually a pretty favorable one. Why am I... Okay, the game almost killed me, and I guess I deserve that for talking about commodities trading while I'm playing Super Mario Galaxy. You know, I discovered one time I have difficulty recording LPs when somebody else is present and can hear me that I'm aware of, because then I start thinking about what I'm going to say before I say it, and that just kind of makes my commentary go to a grinding halt. But sorry. And coming back into Space Junk Galaxy, we get into the next mission. If I can hold the cursor still, you'd be able to read it. Camella's airship attack. At which point, well, you should be able to tell what's going on from the name in this opening cutscene. I mean, come on. It's not going to be that difficult. And because we didn't quite have enough time to load, we got this little planet system thingy here. At least I think that's the reason why. Talk to the Toads. Mario! My brigade boarded the enemy fleet and none have returned. As captain, I would go to save them myself, but I'm much too busy at the moment. And scared. But yeah, I think it's because of loading time that they do that. Because that opening cutscene wasn't a long enough loading time, I guess. And given the disaster that happened last time I tried exploring an airship... Oh, that's really cool. That's actually really cool. I did not know you could... Is it when you spin into... Yeah, apparently you spin into doors, they give you coins. But yeah, given the disaster that happened last time I tried exploring one of the airships, I'm just not going to try this time, and I'm going to move on through the game. Okay, and look at these very unhelpful bunnies saying, hey, if you spin, hey, spin. This one, hey, guy, what do you say? You said something. Jump and spin! And this one says, to get stuff that's too high to reach, jump then spin. I've only been doing that since you gave me the spin ability at the beginning. Why, thank you for being so not helpful at all. Now, admittedly, it is possible for people to get to this point and not know how, because it doesn't tell you that, and unless you have good game intuition, you're probably not going to know. And I just noticed from the star count that I'm about 1/10 of the way through the game, but yeah. Like that means much, because it's not going to go anywhere near as smoothly as this. The next 90% is not going to go anywhere near as smoothly as this has. And if I recall correctly, all we gotta do here is exactly what I didn't do. You want to kill Kamek or Magic Koopa. I don't know. I guess that Kamek is supposed to be that one specific Magic Koopa, but they're all Magic Koopas by default. I really don't. I just use the two interchangeably. And here you get into the star. And if I'm being incorrect, sorry, Mario continuity, pay your attention to her, people. You know who you are. I'm sorry. I probably should know. Ooh, full star? Dare I risk exploration? And the terrible fate that may await me? Okay, you know what? I can do this. Wall jump! Spin! Grab! Wait, what? Oh. See, I found most of the secret stuff in this game. I've just forgotten half of it exists. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, back out here into actually moving forward, because I do have to make progress eventually. Now, in the failed recording that happened to this, I had one pain with this part here. I kept thinking those Octumbas... no, these are not Octumbas. These are more like Octoroks. I kept thinking that one of them was going to spit a coconut at me so I could could hit it back at them. But no, what you gotta do is you go get the Koopa shell, you go get the Koopa shell, and you go get the Koopa shell, and you kill them both, which then opens the way for you to... there, spin into the star, and then we start a boss fight. Against Kamala, who is basically Kamek but female. Yeah. And this fight is simple enough. If you can let that hit the ground, it'll turn into a Koopa shell, or you can just spin nearby it, which is actually the remnant of a feature they used to that they had in the very early versions of this game, but didn't put in the completed version. Was that for most everything in any part of the game, you could spin near something and you would draw it towards you, which doesn't happen in the entirety of the game. Well, when I say that, I don't mean that it doesn't happen in the game, I mean that it doesn't happen throughout all of the game. It happens in certain places, like especially when you're underwater, and when we get a very interesting power-up later on that I've yet to... that I kind of don't want to spoil in case you don't know, because it is that awesome. But, yeah, you can... and some items, like Koopa shells, you can do that with. But in the early versions of the game, this was actually for, well, pretty much everything at every time, and I thought I had to hit her twice more. I mean, not twice more, once more than I did. But, yeah, you do all that, and you get a star. It seems that a prankster comet has appeared somewhere. Prankster comets have very strange effects on galaxies. If you want to learn more about these curious comets, ask the Luma who knows about such things. Well, I think I'm going to get into that next time. So, this is Mishlings here with Super Mario Galaxy, and next time I'll actually be seeing you guys in here. So, see you next time.